Just be sure when you say I love you, it's a sin to tell a lie. Millions of hearts have been broken just because those words were spoken. I love you, yes I do. I love you. If you break my heart, I'll cry. Just be sure that it's true when you say I love you. It's a sin to tell a lie. Just be sure when you say I love you, Woody Starr, it's a sin to tell a lie. Narcissistic and broken just because those words were spoken. I love you, yes I do. I love you, baby. If you break my heart, I'll cry. Just be sure that it's true when you say I love you. It's a sin to tell a lie. It's a sin to tell a lie. It's a sin, baby. Baby, don't do it. Good afternoon, evening, ladies and gentlemen. Woody, I'm not even finished with a song yet.
Oh, that was recorded by the Ink Spots and John Denver's mother's favorite song.
Outstanding.
I was in Cattaraugus and I heard it.
And why, pray tell, did you come here?
Because I think you should get a job and...
Oh, give me land, lots of land under starry skies above. 1, 2.
Don't fence me in, that's right.
No, you let them do it. Let me ride through the wide open country that I love. 1, 2. Very nice. You see, let me tell you though that by this time last night in Finley Lake, everybody was singing. So it's just something to think about. Let me ride through the ridge where the west commences. Gaze at the moon until I lose my senses. I can't look at hobbles and I can't stand fences. Don't fence me in. Oh, give me land, lots of land under starry skies above. Go ahead. Very nicely done. Let me ride through the wide open country that I love. They know it better than you do, Stan.
They do.
Let me be by myself in the evening breeze. Listen to the murmur of the cottonwood trees. Send me off forever, but I ask you please, don't fence me in. Just turn me loose. Let me straddle my old saddle underneath the western sky. On my cayuse, let me wander over yonder. It's okay. Where the mountain meets the sky. No, it's okay. Oh, let me ride to the ridge where the west commences. Gaze at the moon until I lose my senses. I can't look at hobbles and I can't stand fences. Don't fence me in. Go ahead, Stan. Just turn me loose. Let me straddle my old saddle underneath the western sky. On my cayuse, let me wander over yonder till the mountain meets the sky. long to ride to the ridge where the west commences. Gaze at the moon until I lose my senses. I can't look at hobbles and I can't stand fences. Finish it for me.
Don't fence me in. Don't
They even got the turnaround stand. One more time.
Don't fence me in.
That's all
Thank you. Welcome to downtown Mayville. It's cool to be here again. As always, this is probably one of my top 5 gigs of the entire year. I get to just hang out in the backyard, in my backyard, and play songs for my neighbors, and it's very cool. Brought some friends tonight. My good buddy Stan Barton is here.
You know, Bill just lives down the street, and he had the nerve to ask extra for gas money to get here.
Well, you know, it's a bad time. I was asked to let you know and make sure that you know that whether you're thirsty or not, buy some specially bottled water. It's spring water, right? From like up in. Well, it's just a little past spring. It's summer water. And you can get it over there. It will benefit the Mayville Chautauqua Chamber of Commerce. Go ahead and grab yourself a water if you want to wet your whistle. And at the same time, there is a 50-50 raffle going on tonight. Can we call it a raffle? Is that what it is? Okay, we'll call it what it is, and that will benefit the chamber as well. So make sure that you hit the chamber table over there. The Marsalas are over there waiting to help you, and as a matter of fact, they have lots of useful information. It's not just a way to raise money, but they have a lot of stuff going on around and among and amid the village of Mayville. So please just go over there and talk to them, and they'll let you know what's happening. Mayville Chautauqua Chamber of Commerce, good friends who need a website at the moment, right? You do. What is it? .org. So it's different than it was last year. You took the hyphen out. So that page, because I went to that page, my link to that page doesn't work anymore. So it's just MayvilleChautauquaChamber.org, no hyphen. Okay, we have removed the hyphen because it was superfluous. Superfluous hyphen. I'll tell you what else is superfluous with Mayville Chautauqua, the org. Just an observation, but it's that's what it is, and we hope that you visit that site. You can also go to MayvilleEvents.com. That will link you right to the chamber site by midnight tonight. I promise. What did you want to do?
I was just saying later on, pick it up, set it down later on.
Oh, I don't even know that song, but we could do it. Well, you'll play it, right? So we have a few songs we're gonna. The nice thing about I played with Amanda last night out in Finley Lake. Amanda Barton. She was not available, so I asked her father to play tonight.
Second best.
No, it's always cool to be. I mean, it's nice to just call folks up and have them drop by. Amanda actually is on her way to Michigan very shortly for a festival with the Steve Johnson Band. Stan Barton is one of my dearest friends, and we're pleased to be able to hang out tonight and do some songs. We're going to do another little swing number. This is a slower tune recorded by Bobby Vinton in the olden days, and Merle Haggard did a really cool version of it, and we're going to sort of see if we can get closer to that. I love you, there's nothing to hide. It's better than burning inside. I love you, no use to pretend. There, I've said it again. I love you, no use to pretend. It's better than burning inside. I love you, I will till the end. There, I've said it again. I'd like to drum up a phrase that would sum up all that I feel for you. But what good are phrases, the thought that amazes that you love me, and it's heavenly. Oh, forgive me, baby, for wanting you so. But one thing I want you to know, I love you. Well, we'll till the end, and there I've said it again. Oh, Stanley, go ahead. To drum up a phrase that would sum up all that I feel for you. But what good are phrases, the thought that amazing that you love me, you love me and it's heavenly. Forgive me, baby, for wanting you so. But one thing, honey, I want you to know, I love you, baby, and I will till the end. And there I've said it again. Oh, there I've said it again. Thank you. We work on the endings. It's like
we spent hours in rehearsal before.
yeah. All you really need to do is practice endings. It's like sticking the dismount. That's all the judges ever really kind of remember. Hi, Polly. So we're just going to kind of drift through some songs tonight, and this is one of my favorite songs. Stan, I don't think you know this one, but we'll do it anyway. This is written by a guy by the name of Michael Peter Smith, one of my favorite songwriters. I think I did this last year, and I heard a version on YouTube, I think, of the Chieftains doing this. I learned it from Steve Goodman, who co-wrote the tune, but the Chieftains did a great, the Clancy Brothers did a cool version of this tune. And it's about relationships, you know? I mean, we have so many words, labels for, you know, this is about a couple that grows old and one takes care of another, and it's not really codependent, it's more like vital. Dutchman's not the kind of man who keeps his thumb jammed in the dam that holds his dreams in. That's a secret only Margaret knows. When Amsterdam is golden in the sunlight, Margaret brings him breakfast, she believes him. He thinks the tulips bloom beneath the snow. He's mad as he can be, but Margaret only sees that sometimes. Sometimes she sees her unborn children in his eyes. Let us go to the banks of the ocean, where the walls rise above the Zuider Zee. Long ago, I used to be a young man, And dear Margaret remembers that for me. The Dutchman still wears wooden shoes. His hat and coat are patched with love that Margaret sewed there. Sometimes he thinks he's still in Rotterdam. He watches tugboats down canals and calls out to them when he thinks he knows the captain. Till Margaret comes to take him home again, through unforgiving streets that trip him, though she holds his arm. Sometimes he thinks that he's alone and calls her name. Let us go to the banks of the ocean, where the walls rise above the Zuyder Zee. Long ago I used to be a young man, and dear Margaret remembers that for me. The windmills whirl the winter in. She winds his muffler tighter. They sit in the kitchen. Some tea with whiskey keeps away the dew. He sees her for a moment, calls her name. She makes the bed up singing some old love song, a song she learned when it was very new. He hums a line or two. They hum together in the dark. The Dutchman falls asleep and Margaret blows the candle out. Let us go to the banks of the ocean, where the walls rise above the Zuyder Zee. Long ago I used to be a young man, and dear Margaret remembers that for me. Yes, that is a cool old song. I wonder if you could put your hands together so we get my daughter Alice up here to do a couple of songs. What do you think? Do you think that we could make that happen? Let's do what key is something you should listen to? She does. She does this one. Road a while, I will walk it with a smile. I will take it in my stride. Someday I'll be satisfied.
for me, just beyond the darkening veil. Though my spirit hovers to go on, someday my ship will sail.
But I will walk this road a while. I will walk it with a smile. And I will take it in my stride. Someday I'll be satisfied. Play it again. Go ahead.
Life is just a passing moment on a never-ending trail. Though my pathway wanders for a home, someday my ship will sail.
But I will walk this road a while. I will walk it with a smile. And I will take it in my stride. Someday I'll be satisfied. And I will walk this road a while. I will walk it with a smile. And I will take it in my stride. Someday I'll be satisfied. Someday I'll be satisfied. Someday I'll be satisfied.
I know. Let's go. We'll do this in D.
Let us pause in life's pleasures and count its many tears, while we all sup sorrow with the poor. There's a song that will linger forever in our ears. Oh, hard times come again no more. While we seek mirth and beauty and music, light and gay, there are frail forms fleeting at the door. Though their voices are silent, their plea
Let's do. Oh. This one's in A. This is one that was recorded throughout the years. I think that my favorite version of this was Nicolette Larson did it with J.D. Souther years ago on her record. Nicolette died way too young. She did a really nice couple of albums, and died of leukemia or something at, gosh, she was 30 maybe. This is also recorded by some other people. Doesn't matter. It does matter, but I can't bring it up. But anyway, it's a good old gospel tune that Alice and I started doing a little while ago, and it is not. I mean, my dad is really a great guy, so this casts no aspersion on him. Okay.
A house, not a home, was the picture Satan painted for a sweet little sister and me. Our daddy would frown while mother was praying. His heart was so hardened that he would not believe. In anger he'd swear, his voice golden. His Sundays were spent out with a gambling crowd. I never seen my daddy inside a house of God, for Satan held his hand down a path of sin he trod.
Go ahead, Stan.
Not long ago, our circle was broken when God called on Mother one night. In a voice sweet and low, her last words were spoken, asking our daddy to raise her children right. The angels rejoiced in heaven last night. I heard my daddy pray, dear God, make it right. He was smiling and singing with tears in his eyes, while Mother with the angels rejoiced last night. My mother with the angels rejoiced last night.
Alice Ward, she's going to come back in just a little while and do some stuff. I just had a capo on me, and I don't. This one actually is in G minor, but it does that sort of. Yeah, recorded by my friend Eric Bibb.
I went down in the valley one day I heard the angels singing. I heard a voice and I saw no one. I heard the angels singing. What you reckon that the angels said? I heard the angels singing. Your sins is forgiven and your soul is free. I heard the angels singing to me. I went down in the valley one day. I heard the angels singing. Saw an old devil walking my way. I heard the angels singing. What you reckon that the devil said? I heard the angels singing to me. He said, heaven's gates closed, kid, go home, don't pray. I heard the angels singing. I said, get back, Satan, get out of my way. I heard the angels singing. I don't want to hear another word you say. I heard the angels singing. Look out, people, they come running all about it. I heard the angels singing. The Holy Ghost hit me. I couldn't help but shout, and I heard the angels singing. I said in that crate, getting up morning, I heard the angels singing. You know, in that crate, getting up morning, I heard the angels singing to me. I said, in that crate, getting up morning, I heard the angels singing. I said, in that crate, getting up morning, I heard the angels. Didn't I hear the angels? Woo! Hallelujah.
Thanks, Al. Well, welcome to Uptown Mayville, New York. This is really where the action is. You know, we have those little festivals over there in the other park, but this is the important one. And don't forget to go visit the Chamber of Commerce table, because they're selling water on a beautiful night like tonight. What is better than a bottle of spring water? And what better way to have the money spent than to go towards the Mayville Chamber of Mayville and Chautauqua Mayville Chamber of Commerce, who brings you such nice stuff like the concerts in the park all summer long. You can go to their website, Chautauqua Mayville Chamber of, the Chautauqua Mayville Chamber.org, or is it Mayville Chautauqua? Gosh, well, you're going to have to change it on the sign. Mayville Chautauqua, because of course Mayville comes first if you're driving here or from here, and it's Mayville Chautauqua. That's how you remember it. If you're standing in Mayville, it's Mayville Chautauqua Chamber.org. And you can also pick up a 50-50 ticket over at that table should you like to walk home with a couple more dollars than you came out with. Jerry. And don't forget to visit my old buddy Rainbow the Clown. How's it going, man? Good to see you. Let's have a big hand for Rainbow. He does such a fabulous job. Go get your faces painted. I think that we're going to give a free bottle of water to the oldest person who has his or her face painted tonight. Okay? Free bottle of water to the oldest person to have their face painted by Rainbow tonight. I had another song I was going to do for you, and I. Oh, why don't you play a little bit? Yes, sir. You're not. I won't win. Come on up. This is Rainbow, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah, go ahead.
I had a lady come up to I was up to Mountain Depot. Remember Mountain Depot? Yeah. And Betty Chubb are having her 70th birthday tomorrow, anniversary party. Up there? 70 years at our house down in Randolph. Anyway,
You guys just been.
what I was going to tell you about, this lady, where Stan was always playing up to Mountain Depot outside of Ellington, and this woman, she was looking at me and she said, "Am I too old to have this done?" And then I said, well, she said, I never had that done. And I said, well, at 105, you get a little shaky. She said, I'm only 87. I said, perfect. She loved it. Did her face up, made balloons for her. Come on over, fix your touch your makeup up a little.
Outstanding. So that is an invitation from Rainbow the Clown to have your face painted any age. I would love to see everybody's face painted by the end of the night, and we are going to give a free bottle of water and an all expense paid trip to Niobe to the person to the oldest person to have their face painted, his or her face painted. All expense. I mean, we won't pay for transportation actually, or accommodations. Other than that, all expense paid trip to Niobe. We'll have to charge you for the printing costs too. We do the MapQuest thing. All right, we're gonna see if we can get through this song. Alice, certainly, if you know the third part, you can do it. You can practice it first.
Brother, take this warning. Don't let old Satan hold your hand. You'll be lost in sin forever, and you'll never reach the promised land. The old crossroads now is waiting. Which one are you gonna take? One road leads to destruction, the other to the pearly gate.
Don't get too crazy on me now.
One road goes up to heaven, the other goes down below. Jesus, our Savior, will protect you. You guide you by the old crossroads. The old crossroads now is waiting. Which one are you gonna take? One road leads to destruction, the other to the pearly gate. life will be over. You have to face your crossroads. Will you be ready then, my brother, to shot the one that goes down below? The old crossroads now is waiting. Which one are you gonna take? One road leads to destruction, the other to the pearly gate. One road leads to destruction, the other to the pearly gate. 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 There it is, the old crossroads. Thanks a whole lot, folks. Thanks a lot, honey.
All right.
Look for a future on that. Boy.
Got a little bit of the. So again, it is cool to have you out here. I told the folks when that were assembled here when we started that this is probably one of my favorite gigs of the entire year. You know, I get to just kind of crawl out my back door and hang out with some neighbors for a while and play a few songs. And it's cool. They pay me $5,000.
Well,
Oh,
wow.
didn't I tell you that, Stan? This is a. Well, we'll just do it. Do you want to do a fiddle on this one? Yeah. This is for all you folks, all you guys especially. I'm sorry, it's from a guy's point of view. That ever had some girl somewhere say to them, say to you, yeah, goodbye. No, can't we? You know, I love you as a friend. Or, it's not you, it's me. I just need space.
Space.
You know, if we
Right
get
between
together,
ears.
if we get together sometime, it'll be beautiful. Down the road, you know. Yes, 1, 2, 3. I know that someday you'll want me to want you. When I'm in love with somebody new, you expect me to be true and to keep on loving you. And though I'm feeling blue, you think I can't forget you until someday you'll want me to want you. When I'm in love with somebody new. Although you don't want me now, I'll get along somehow, and I won't want you. Someday you're gonna want me to want you. When I'm in love with somebody new, you expect me to be true and to keep on loving you.
And though I'm feeling blue, you think I can't forget you until someday you're gonna want me to want you, baby. When I am strong for somebody new. Though you don't want me now, I'll get along somehow. And then I won't want you. And then I won't.
Just love that old swing stuff. It's just really wonderful.
We did a record a few years ago, and Stan and Amanda and a bunch of friends sort of were in on it, and we're going to see if we can't do a couple songs from that experience for you now. The record is called Highway in the Desert. I don't have any with me right now, because in this age of modern times, you don't need them with you, because you can go, how many people can go home right now and get on iTunes? How many people can go home right now and get on iTunes? Okay, listen. There will be a seminar halfway through, like in about 20 minutes. Meeting over in the dance tent. Nope, that was a different festival. How many people can get on the internet? All right. BillWardBand.com. There is a link right to the place where you can buy the CD, should you not have it. Actually, even if you have it, buy another one. This song was very big in Brussels some years back. No, I got word that this song actually got some airplay in Brussels, so we're going to do a tour.
Oh, you're flying over.
We're going to do a tour in Belgium. No, they never heard of us in the surrounding areas, so it'll be a short tour. Just an hour or so. No, there was some DJ somewhere playing this song over, and we actually sold some records over there, and and we have a little fan base. So this was the title cut from the record. It's called Highway in the Desert. 2, 3, 4. The highway in the desert is gonna lead home. The valley shall be raised up, the mountains laid low. The rough ground shall become level, the rugged places are plain, and the glory of the Lord will be revealed in us again. A voice tells me to call out, but I said, what shall I cry? The grass grows high and the flowers will bloom. Without my breath they'll die. Nations drop like a bucket, islands are dust on the scale, and the stars come out one by one, and he calls them each by name. No sooner are they planted, no sooner are they sown, as soon as they take root in the ground. The big wind blows them and they flutter away, and the glory of God's all around. No sooner are they planted, as soon as they are grown, as soon as they take root in the ground.
The big wind blows them and they flutter away, and the glory of God's all around. Let me tell you that the highway in the desert is gonna lead home. Valleys shall be raised and the mountains laid low. The rough ground shall become level and the rugged places are plain. Well, the glory of the Lord will be revealed in us again. I said the glory of the Lord will be revealed in us again.
Thank you very much.
More hair gone.
Stan's losing his hair over here as we speak. I forgot what key this is in. I think it's in A. I'll do it in A.
I'm just sitting here counting my money, wondering why you're in love with me, honey, and why everybody is so high-strung these days. Price of living here has gone sky high, and I'm just sitting here trying to get by. Baby told me a lean dog can run a long race. All I know is you gotta keep trying. You gotta laugh now and then to keep from crying. The only sure thing is taxes and dying, and your loving makes living worth the while. Some days I'm more gone than here, and some days I like to just sit and drink beer, and some days I just can't wait until I get home. All I like to do is play music and golf. The money I make pays the IRS off. Without you, darling, I'd simply be a rolling stone. All I know is you gotta keep trying. You gotta laugh now and then to keep from crying. The only sure thing is taxes and dying, and your loving makes your living worth the while. Ooh, without you, I'd have no one to stay with, nobody to laugh with late at night. Without your love, there'd be no light in the window. There'd be no reason to Well, I've been booed and sued and tattooed, and I'm standing right here in front of you, telling you even the president makes a mistake. This whole world just feeling its way, and we're all living life day to day, and you can't tell them old Billy Boy says it's okay. All I know is you gotta keep trying. You gotta laugh now and then to keep from crying. The only sure thing is taxes and dying, and your loving makes a living worth the while. Makes me smile.
While we're in this, well, I got the capo here. If you can, how many people were at the Bluegrass Festival this year? Yeah, we had a few. Hello, Rita. Hello, Carol. Your mama is here, looking beautiful as ever. This was Chuck Pyle was here. He is my one of my top 3 favorite songwriters in the entire world. You know, I would never. You can't say that in front of. Was it? It was like Tom Brokaw that was invited to to speak at Harvard, I think, and at their graduation. And they said that he was one of our top 3 favorite broadcasters. And he said, well, as soon as they said that, I knew I wasn't their number 1. So, anyway, Chuck Pilot is one of the great American songwriters, and this is a tune that he wrote. It's a cowboy song that he wrote. Born on a rainy night, raised on the blowing wind, waiting for a ride on the next storm blowing in. For the cows I never cared, it was riding that got me there. That and coffee at dawn out under a blue frontier. Give me a fence to mend and a river bend and a dry night under the stars. A harmonica moon, a coyote tune played on a saddle guitar. Though I've settled down at the edge of town, I remember my lonesome eye, seeing the freedom of the tumbleweed and the spirit of the endless sky. Traded in my working spurs for the life of the his and hers. She's a one of a kind, Lord, I know I'm one lucky guy. Besides, nothing's quite the same. Cowboying's gotten too tame, and the roof of a pickup takes up too much of the sky. Fence to mend and a river bend and a dry night under the stars. A harmonica moon, coyote tune played on a saddle guitar. Though I've settled down at the edge of town, I remember my lonesome eye, seeing the freedom of the tumbleweed and the spirit of the endless sky. Keep speaking so loud and clear. Here it's only a whisper, and it's so hard to hear. Give me a fence to mend and a river bend and a dry night under the stars. A harmonica moon, coyote tune played on a saddle guitar. Though I've settled down at the edge of town, I remember my lonesome eye, seeing the freedom of the tumbleweed and the spirit of the endless sky. Another one of the great songwriters, you know, simple guy, but you know, this is just a great tune. Old tune. I knew a man, Bojangles, and he danced for years in worn-out shoes, silver hair, a ragged shirt, and baggy pants. He did the old soft shoe. He
Jump so high, jump so high. Then he landed the touchdown. Mr. Bojangles, Mr. Bojangles, Mr. Bojangles, won't you come on today? Dance for those at minstrel shows and county fairs throughout the South. Well, he spoke with tears of 15 years, how his dog and him, how they traveled out. His dog up and died, up and died. After 20 years he still grieves. He says I dance and every chance and honky tonk. Oh, drinks and tips, but most of the time I spend behind these county bars. 'Cause I drinks a bit. He shook his head, and as he shook my hand, thought I heard someone ask him, please, oh please, Mr. Bojangles. Oh now, Mr. Bojangles, Mr. Bojangles, come on and dance. There's nothing in this world that can take away my memory of all my travels through the great northwestern mountain scenery. A good old woman by my side with her lips like sherry wine, as she kissed me and said she loved me as we crossed that borderline. Don't fly away, woman of mine. Don't you fade away, don't you be that kind. No, don't fly away, woman of mine. Tell me that you love me as we cross that borderline. If you're ever in Montana, take a message to my friend that the glamour of the city is as empty as the wind. It can steal away her joy, or maybe drive a horse stone blind. But makes a cold Montana winter seem like something warm and fine. Don't fly away, woman of mine. Don't you fade away, don't you be that kind. Don't fly away, woman of mine. Tell me that you love me as we cross that borderline. Always tell me that you love me as we sail across that borderline. Adiole.
All right. Well, this is a little song. This is a Cajun song. Actually, it's not a Cajun song because it's we don't have all of the well, we have a fiddle. We don't have the scratcher thing, the washboard and all that stuff. So this is like a regular song, but it's Cajun flavored. Sort of like a regular song with a little bit of Lowry's Cajun seasoning. All right. And it's in C.
It's in Barry, okay. C for silly.
You know what? I want to do that right now. Let's get Alice back up to do a song. We'll do Cajun songs later. We can do them all day long. Please welcome my daughter, Alice Ward. We're going to have her sing a song. This will be an F. Steel Rose. Yeah.
Chasing sunshine around the bend, winding through the trees like a ribbon in the wind. I don't mind knowing what lies down the track, 'cause I'm looking out ahead to keep my mind from turning back. Sun is shining through the open boxcar door, lying in my mind with the things I've known before. Whistle blows, low and lonesome in my mind, calling me along that never-ending meadow line. Steel rails, chasing sunshine around the bend, winding through the trees like a ribbon in the wind. I don't mind not knowing what lies down the track, 'cause I'm looking out ahead to keep my mind from turning back. It's not the first time I found myself alone and know if I'd really had you once, then I'd have you when I'm gone. I've lost count of the hours, days and nights. The rhythm of the rails keeps the motion in my mind. Steel rails, chasing sunshine round the bend, winding through the trees like a ribbon in the wind. I don't mind not knowing what lies down the track, 'cause I'm looking out ahead to keep my mind from turning back. 'Cause I'm looking out ahead to keep my mind from turning back.
Do we know any more? We're gonna just see how my daughter is a very quick study, and she's a lot like me in that regard. In that she really doesn't have to work very hard.
Don't do it the way your dad did it.
Which is why the things that take some time and moments of consideration, like cleaning her room, is left undone. And she has great grades in school, and she learns songs really quickly. This one is one she's never done before, ever. And I just put it in front of her. We'll see how it happens. And Stan, he's learned it, but he's forgotten it, I'm sure. So I'm going to do a song solo, and we'll see if these guys fit in somewhere. Those are your expectations, all right? So that way you won't be disappointed. All right? We haven't even decided who gets what part. I know I sing the melody.
Just let me.
He wants to
Just all I have to do is speak, just for a second.
all right.
And you're just saying.
See that? All right. You okay now?
Yeah.
Well, you just... Okay? All right. This is magic. Or a disaster. 2, 3, 4.
Falling and spinning, losing or winning, keeping my head. Watching for signals, where is a vigil? Was I misled? I remember you said that you don't wanna forget me. It doesn't matter which of our fantasies fled. Every tomorrow, looking to borrow a piece of today. Run a bit faster, here comes the catcher, making his play. You had better not stay, you will soon be surrounded. It doesn't matter which of our fantasies stay. Stan gets to solo over the alarm. Lonely and winsome, calling for someone living right now. Something is shallow, ugly and hollow, doesn't even allow you to want to know how you might live for the living, give for the giving, moment by moment, one day at a time. It doesn't matter, it's nothing but dreaming anyhow. That's good, Al. Nice job. All right. So now we know the song. Yeah, there's got to be one more that you do. All right, we're gonna do a song while we think of another one that Alice does. Yeah, this is. I hope that you can find your way around the internet. Some of you folks that just admitted that you were technologically challenged. This one is on our homepage, the Billboard Band homepage, and it's free to download onto your iPod. How many people have iPods? 1, 2. 3, 4. You have an iPod, really? Okay. And you can download this on your iPod.
Can I ask, is that something to be born or something? An iPod?
To be worn?
To be born.
To be born?
Yeah, is it something that's about to give birth or something?
An iPod.
Yeah.
Yes, like the Invasion of the Body Snatchers.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, okay, you could download it onto your Victrola. If you want to. This is like I said. This is a song from my CD. This was not written. I wrote it. I wrote this one. Yeah, I wrote this late at, actually early in the morning after having to go to the lake and cover my boat. The wind is a-blowing and the boat is a-rocking. I walk on the dock and find the rains have come. Creek is a-flowing and the fisherman's reel. And I get this feeling like I never left home. Oh, Canada, I don't live with you, but your wind's in my face. Oh, rock by the rain, it's good to see you again. I've been here forever, but at 1 in the morning, when the summer is storming, I feel born again. Kissed by the water from above and below, I see the clouds roll and bring the morning in. Oh, Canada, I don't live with you, but your wind's in my face. Oh, rock by the rain, it's good to see you again. You can't see it in your eyes, you feel it in your heart. It'll take you by surprise like a holy rolling fast star. I looked in your face and though we'd never met, I lived to regret not knowing you before. It's almost like heaven when you sing in my ear, like the waves on this pier. I'm gonna make it to shore. Oh, Canada, I don't live with you, but your wind's in my face. Oh, rock by the rain, it's good to see you again. Oh, Canada, I don't live with you, but your wind's in my face. Oh, rock by the rain, it's good to see you again. It's good to see you. All right, we're gonna get to that Cajun number now. Like I said, this has all the makings of a Cajun song or a Cajun medley. Actually, medley is just a bunch of songs that we can't finish. We'll start with the Lafayette Waltz. For any of you have been to Louisiana? Who's been to Louisiana? Have you really? And if you haven't been to Louisiana, you can get on the internet. Google Earth. How many people here know what Google Earth is? Ooh, more people than are actually on the internet.
And have iPods.
Yes, about to be born. I left my heart in old Louisiana, in the land where the sugar cane grows, the country of magnolia blossom, and the sweet sounds of flowing bayou. The one my heart, she was lovely. She promised we never would part. In French, Baton Rouge might mean red stick, but to me it means broken heart. Oh, I have to sing now. I crossed over from Texas one night in the dark, drove until my eyes were red. I was looking to win me a Cajun girl's heart, but the Cajun girl won mine instead. She took it, broke it, pieces. She promised we never would part. In French, Baton Rouge might mean red stick, but to me it means broken heart. You probably figured out by now, that was not the Lafayette Waltz. This is A partie de Lafayette, A partie de Lafayette, A partie de Lafayette, ils font changer mon nom. A partie de Lafayette, je vais changer mon nom. Oh, oh, Marie,
me dis de la vie, et me dis de la vie, il va changer mon nom. Et me dis de la vie, tu veux me changer mon nom. Goodbye Joe, me gotta go, me oh my oh. Me gotta grow up all the people down on the bayou. My Yvonne, she's the sweetest one, and me oh my oh. Son of a gun, we're gonna have big fun on the bayou. Well, a jambalaya and a crawfish pie and filet gumbo. 'Cause tonight I'm gonna see my Michelle and me the guitar, Lord, and fill me jar and me oh. Son of a gun, we're gonna have big fun on the bayou. Tipado, Fontenot, the place is buzzing. I can't come to see my little live home by the dozen. Dress in style or go hog wild and be gay. Hey, oh, son of a gun, we're gonna have big fun on the bayou. Well, a jambalaya and a crawfish pie and filet gumbo. 'Cause tonight I'm gonna see my shout me up. The guitar, Lord, and fill through a jar and be gay. Hey, hey, oh, son of a gun, we're gonna have big fun on the bayou. Son of a gun, we're gonna have big fun on the bayou. Son of a gun, we're gonna have big fun on the bayou. I was born in Louisiana, down on the old bayou. Raised on shrimp and catfish, and man, it's good gumbo. I got the rambling fever, I said bye to Ma and Pa. Crossed that great big river, this is what I saw. I saw miles and miles of Texas, all the stars up in the sky. I saw miles and miles of Texas, gonna live here till I die. I rode up into Cowtown, the cradle of the West. Just ask any cowboy, he's gonna tell you it's the best. I met a little Texas beauty, I got friendly with her pa. I looked into her big blue eyes, and this is what I saw. I saw miles and miles of Texas, all the stars up in the sky. I saw miles and miles of Texas, gonna live here till I die. You know, I started taming broncos, I made every rodeo, until I met a tough one, his name was Devil Joe. I grabbed hold of his bridle just to ride this old outlaw. He threw me from the saddle and I went through the air, hit the ground, and this is what I saw. I saw miles and miles of Texas, all the stars up in the sky. I saw miles and miles of Texas, gonna live here till I die. Gonna live there till I crossed over from Texas one night in the dark. Drove until my eyes were red. I was looking to win me a Cajun girl's heart, but the Cajun girl won mine instead. She took it and broke it to pieces. She laughed as she tore it apart. In French, Baton Rouge might mean red stick.
but to me it means broken heart. Oh, in French, Baton Rouge might mean red stick, but to me it means broken heart. All right. Oh, you know, I love Tom Waits. He's a weirdo, but he writes some tremendous tunes, and I'm not going to do any of them right now because I just changed my mind. I'm going to do a Steve Goodman song. This one was written by Steve Goodman and Michael Peter Smith. But before I do that, I want to remind you that to walk over there and grab yourself a bottle of water from the Mayville Chautauqua Chamber of Commerce. That would be MayvilleChautauquaChamber.org. Yes, we understand that there is a shortage of hyphens. So, in the interest of being, grammatically conservative, or punctuationally conservative, I should say, the Chamber has given up the hyphen and just gone straight to MayvilleChautauquaChamber.org on your internet dial, reading left to right, as we do here in America. So you can go over there and grab yourself a bottle of water, buy yourself a 50-50 ticket. We're going to draw that right before we're done here. It won't be too long. It'll be just a few songs away, and we're gonna draw that. Do want to thank you guys for coming out on this beautiful young summer evening. Stan Barton is, of course, my guest tonight. Thank him for being here tonight. We have a bunch of songs. I just want to make sure I didn't forget that. This is a song written by a guy who left us way too young. He was but 32, I think, when he died. 32 or 34. He died of leukemia back in 1988. But now, without leaving some great tunes. City of New Orleans, Watching Joey Glow. Okay, I guess maybe that wasn't one of the household ones. This is a nice one written by the guy that wrote the Dutchman song. Actually, him and Steve wrote this together. And this is a nice one called Old Fashioned. Friends are always telling me that I'm old-fashioned, out of date and born too late to ever catch on. But maybe that's because they can't imagine the love of an old-fashioned girl. Or when they tell you you don't have a leg to dance on, she is the one that you can take a chance on. The one who knows the difference between promises and passion is my old-fashioned girl. These days it's smart to hide your heart behind some tainted smile. But have no fear, I will still be here when love comes back in style. Maybe it's the way she lets me think I caught her. When I'm without her, I'm a fish out of water. And maybe, just maybe someday our daughter will be an old-fashioned girl. These days it's smart to hide your heart behind a painted smile. But have no fear, I will still be here when love comes back in style. So go ahead and tell me I'm old-fashioned. I know one thing you can bet your cash on: a love that's built to last and can't be rationed between an old-fashioned boy and girl. Do we remember the oh, come on.
Yeah, what's he thinking?
The minor bluegrass song, Wayfaring Stranger? Well, let's do it in D. D minor. See if we can get Alice to remember the words, because maybe this is the first time you sung them without them? Oh, okay. Oh, that's right. She did this at the Bluegrass Festival. It was a cool thing that the Infinity Kids did at the Bluegrass Festival. The power went out about halfway through. Well, when we just got started on Saturday, and so we all went under the tent. All three, the next three bands that played went under the tent and played without PA system. And we had a great time. The Infinity Kids were right smack in the middle of all that, and this is one of the tunes we did. Hi. Hi.
Oh, look at
Is
that. It's pretty, pretty, pretty.
He wants me to sing a song about this alien. A silly song about the alien. Why don't you stay up here and sing one with us? What's your name? Jenna. And let me see, you are Judy. Louise. Oh yeah, she's related to me. She's my niece, and her name is Rachel. And they're going to sing a song now, and Alice is going to help them. We're going to put him right there. And you are going to help us. Who else do we have over there? Okay, you guys in line over there. Rainbow, can you alert them that they need to sing along as they are getting painted? Can you please tell them? You got it? It's very simple. It's an echo song, and you people can show them. You can be an example how it's done. Okay, now you remember it, Rachel, don't you? I am a pizza. Yeah, I am a pizza with extra cheese. It's from tomatoes. Sauces squeezed. Onions and mushrooms. Order by, you know you're all alone, they're not doing it at all. So it's just going to be you. Order by phone. We're going to sing it all together now. I am a pizza. Take me home. I am a pizza. Pepperoni. No anchovies. Or phony bologna. Onions and sausage. Oregano. I am a pizza, ready to go. Boom, 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 boom. Come on, you got to get more lips in it, Jenna. No. That's it. Nice. Boom, 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 boom. Boom, boom, boom. I am a pizza. Fresh baked crust. I am a pizza, ready to bust. I am a pizza. I've come real far. Out of the oven. Into the car. Out of the box and upside down. Everybody. I am a pizza dropped on the ground. Yeah, you know that part. I was a pizza. I was the best. Ready? I was a pizza. Your turn. Now that was a little weak, but that was it. Let's try it again. I was a pizza. Now I'm a mess. Nice ending. Nice job. Thank you, Rachel and Jenna, and thank you for the little green man. Outstanding. Am I? Another song written by a friend of ours, Mr. Peter Rowan. If you ever feel lonesome, you're down in San Antone, beg, steal, or borrow 2 nickels or a dime, and call me on the phone. I'll meet you at Alamo Mission. We can say our prayers. The Holy Ghost and the Virgin Mother will heal us as we kneel there in the moonlight, in the midnight, in the moonlight, midnight moonlight, in the moonlight, in the midnight, in the moonlight, midnight moonlight.
So
in the moonlight, midnight moonlight.
Again, thank you so much for coming out tonight. We are grateful that a few people took time out of their busy summer schedule to hang out with us this evening. This is the first, right? Or is this the second? This is the first in a series of concerts. Next week is the young lads from Maple Grove, right? A rock and roll outfit, classic rock orchestra. It is a dynamic young combo from Maple Grove, young kids, and they are playing some classic rock and roll. So come on out and hear them. They will be fun. That'll be next Thursday at 6:30. Be the first on your block to go home with the Chamber of Commerce bottle of water tonight. You may do that just by going over there and grabbing one. We're also going to do a 50-50, I think, after this song. So grab yourself a ticket so that we can all walk home with a few extra dollars in our pocket. Maybe, yes, maybe, grab that pack of Dentine.
Rainbow the Clown.
He's the rainbow. You should redo your red.
I don't know how to play this song. There it is.
The other rainbow, just the rainbow. I'm really bad.
Hey, where did we go? Days when the rains came down in the hollow. Dancing in the moon. Go ahead.
Skipping and jumping.
In the misty morning, Paulwell. Hearts are thumping. You can tell who's not the classic rock act. My brown-eyed girl. Brown-eyed girl. Whatever happened? Tuesdays were so slow. Going down the old mountain with a transistor radio. Standing in the sunlight laughing, hide behind the rainbow's wall. Slipping and sliding
but you, a brown-eyed girl. You're my brown-eyed girl. Do you remember when we used to sing sha-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la. It's so hard to find my way. Oh, now that I'm all on my own. So you do. Oh my, how you have grown. Cast my memory back there, Lord. Oh, sometimes I'm overcome just thinking about making love in the green grass, or behind the stadium with you, a brown-eyed girl. Do you remember when we used to sing sha-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la? Sha-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la. You can sing it with us now. Sha-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la. Go ahead. Sha-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la. Sha-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la. Sha-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la. Oh, la-ti-da. A brown-eyed girl. La-ti-da. A brown-eyed girl. La-ti-da. Brown-eyed girl. All right, we will do that 50-50 drawing now for the $12. That is $29. $29. Wow, seems like somebody should buy one more.
Wait a minute, let me see.
Go ahead, Alice. You can pick it. Mm-hmm.
Okay, I really hope I don't.
Oh, that's. I hope you do pick one you bought.
Okay, the number is 699-2580.
2580. 2580. Are you here? Must they be present to win? That's yours? Okay. It goes.
Well, it's a ticket I'm holding.
It is a ticket she's holding. Got it. All right. Well, we have a winner.
Awesome.
We have a winner, and that's always nice. It's when people actually win. Let's do one more, and then we must get out of here. I think this is a nice. We sort of did our kind of kicker to get out of here. This we're going to do one that Alice and I sort of did casually the other day, and I hope it's in the right key. We'll see if we sing it. Anyway, this one was written by Graham Parsons and Chris Hillman. Chris is another. I guess we could call him a regular at our Bluegrass Festival. He's been there twice. Great guy, and I think he and Rita are married now. Rita had the awesome privilege of being in our business sort of a office, which was your motorhome. But she
Chris Hillman and Herb Peterson and Vassar Clements and I think Al Perkins, some of the folks from the old Flying Burrito Brothers, if that means anything to you. It was a very important group in the history of country music and country rock in this country, in this country. And they were rehearsing some of the old Burrito Brothers songs right outside her window, and she was just man, it was a bird's eye view. I envied her. I still wish that I had been there. Anyway, this is one of the songs that they did. Oh, Stan, I'm sorry. Stan was tearing down already. He thought we were done. We've all got wheels to take ourselves away. We got the telephone to say what we can't say. We've all gone higher and higher every day. So come on, wheels, take this boy away. We're not afraid to ride. We're not afraid to die. So come on, wheels, take this boy away. Come on, wheels, take me home today. Is almost up, and destiny is in my right hand. I'll turn to Him who made my faith so strong. Come on, wheels, make this boy a man. We're not afraid to ride. We're not afraid to die. Come on, wheels, take me home today. Come on, wheels, take this boy away. Come on, wheels, take this boy away.
Let us pause in life's pleasure.